Welcome back to AgriTalk Online at Commodity Classic in Nashville, Tennessee. We're talking a lot about technology, whether it's in weed management or insect management or equipment. We're going to talk a little bit about new product from John Deere now. Jake Steen is with us, product manager for John Deere Tillage from the Ankeny, Iowa factory. We're going to talk about the new John Deere tillage tool. And Jake, we're talking about something pretty new. Just in the last few weeks this has been out.
Right, yeah, we've introduced it to dealers in December, and we've been taking some orders and stuff and ready to see these units hit the field.
Okay, tell us about it.
So we just introduced the new 2600 series of disc and vertical tillage tool. We've got here at the show a 2623 VT. That's John Deere's new entry into the vertical tillage market.
Why is it different? How does it stand out from what we've seen on the market so far?
So there's a few key features. When we talk about vertical tillage, our blade configuration is one of those. We have a solid blade in the front, which allows it to stay sharper longer, and then still have the wavy blade in the rear to get that vertical soil movement that everyone's looking for to anchor residue. And then we come through in the end with our industry exclusive hydraulic rolling basket. And we've got a lot of other neat features to increase productivity as well, like our new gang tensioning system and also maintenance free gang bearings as well.
Faster speed?
Definitely faster speeds, 7 to 10 miles per hour.
Well, that makes a big difference. And if you cut down on maintenance, if you add speed, that's what it's all about.
That's right. And along with all that, we can size and chop residue, move a little dirt to fill in some ruts, and leave an excellent seed bed for planting.
We've been talking a lot here at Commodity Classic about getting the crop off to a good start. This is part of that.
That's right. I mean, the sooner you can get in there and size that residue and allow it to start decomposing, the better it's going to be in the spring when we start planting.
We're looking at a lot of places at mild winter. Maybe they're going to get out there a little sooner than they have been able to in some years past. But you don't want to get in too big a hurry. You want to make sure you get that good seedbed preparation.
That's right. I mean, that's one of the most important operations out there is preparing the seed bed for planting. So if we can get in there when the soil conditions are right, get that soil worked up a little bit, and prepare a good seed bed with our rolling basket coming through there to firm it up so we have good seed to soil contact, that just makes that yield that much better.
Maybe that's something that's been taken for granted a little bit in the past, and maybe not enough importance put on that of what that can mean to getting that crop up and going.
Yeah, that's for sure. And I think we are seeing more and more interest in tillage, especially in no-till areas, especially with vertical tillage.
Yeah, let's talk a little bit about that, how important that is in no-till areas.
Well, the more and more residue we get out there, the higher yields we have, the more traits we have in the corn, it's going to be tougher. That residue just is going to increase and be tougher to manage, and vertical tillage is a big part of that.
We keep coming back to management. Farming is so much about management, weed management, insect management, refuge management. I mean, all that goes into getting the yields we're looking for at the end of the year.
That's exactly right. And to go along with this vertical tillage tool, I know out east this past spring, last year, we had very wet conditions. So vertical tillage did a great job of going in and cleaning up some weeds and getting that ready to plant in a very fast and productive manner.
And what about when you're in a drier area?
It still does the job there as well in the drier area. We can still move dirt. We still run shallow and can size that residue. So it works in all seasons. It's an all-season tool, and it can be used in any area in the country.
Available this year?
We'll have some units out this fall.
You get a lot of interest here at Commodity Classic?
Yes, definitely a lot of interest in our vertical tillage solution.
What are you hearing as far as what are the challenges have farmers had that hopefully they're looking to get addressed, and that you have now this new equipment to be able to do it?
I think the big thing that farmers are looking for is a tool that can be used in the fall and in the spring. They want to be able to use a tool to size some residue, whether it's before a ripper style, more primary style tillage pass, or just size some residue up and then come back with that same tool in the spring and just knock the crust off, kind of aerate that soil a little bit, and get the seed bed ready for planting.
So we're looking at here a tool that can be used, same tool, anytime during the year and in any part of the country. So you got a lot of versatility there.
That's exactly right. And from what customers have told us, our vertical tillage tool really meets what they're looking for in different areas from Kansas through Iowa, Indiana, even here in Tennessee at Commodity Classic. Customers are liking what they're seeing from John Deere.
Talk to their John Deere dealer, right?
That's exactly right. Your John Deere dealer is going to have all the information on this new 2600 series lineup.
Very good. Thanks a lot, Jake. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Jake Steen, product manager of John Deere Tillage from the Ankeny, Iowa factory. All right, more to come from Commodity Classic in Nashville. This is AgriTalk Online.